Hello, welcome back. We've got Cater as our opponent, and they put us on the draw with this hand. This hand needs a little help, but we don't have a lot to do in the early game anyway. I think we keep. We've got 15 land draws, and if we can get up to Gilded Lotus, or just 5 mana, we should be alright. Claw our way back into the deck. And they're playing black too, so as hard as we cut black... Oh no, did they take Gilded Lotus? This is a tough call for them, because we don't need Gilded Lotus for this hand. They could take Compulsive Research, because it's the best way for us to get back and actually do something. Yeah, that was a good play. Duressing us. So we still need something here. Una's Prowler. So they're also trying to reanimate. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We didn't see a lot of these early creatures in Black Wheel and early stuff in black. Oh no. If they reanimate Woodfall Primus, we're just dead here. Just like that. That's how it goes. Okay. So in response to this... Oh no, it doesn't work with Phantasmal Image. We won't be able to copy what they exhume, but we can put in Geralf's Messenger or Grey Merchant. Neither of those are great. Let's just do Grey Merchant. And they kill our swamp, which makes it really tough to come back from this. We need to draw a blue, and then we can Phantasmal Image the Primus, kill one of their lands, and be back on even footing. So not giving up yet. They took our Delta, so this is really a mirror match here. Uh-oh. Thoughtseize our image. Here it goes. You know, wouldn't have gotten there anyway. And they're kind of out of tricks. So, oh god, they just kill us in a few turns. I think it's worth conceding here. We need to draw so much to get out of this. Daze, Lightning Greaves. We'll try it again. Tower might be worse than just blue or black here. I'll add another black. We have some double blue and or some double black and triple black stuff. It's really nice to have 13 sources to try and cast that. Alright, and being on the play will help too. Not a bad hand. We've got a lot of good stuff to ramp into, and as long as they don't combo off as early as they did that game, then we'll be in pretty good shape. It's nice to have enough mana here. So this gets us up to 5 mana. Now we're up to 6. 6 mana on turn 4. Still not enough for Karn, but getting closer. That is enough for the Silumgar. Before we forget here, just charge it up. It'd be better to do this on our own turn, but we actually can't do anything with it. Or on their turn, sorry. Okay, so we always yield to this and might as well add blue. Nothing good to steal here. So we'll just pass it. Nothing good to steal or copy for that matter. Now they've got 2 pesky rogues flying around. And Karn can take care of the Bitter Blossom, but then he gets hit down to 1. Then we can exile. Yeah, it'll still be hard for them to deal with it. I think we can do that. So we exile Bitter Blossom and hope for the best. Then Ugin can come down and... ooh, that would have been a good play. We should have exiled from their hand. Or exile the swamp, even. Because Ugin can clean up house here. Dark Petition. We don't get to see what they get, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Well, we'll see. There's not a lot of mono black cards that just outright deal with a Planeswalker, besides Hero's Downfall. And then they have to decide between two Planeswalkers to kill this next turn. Yeah, they're coming after Karn here. That makes sense. Oops. So we don't get any land there. We don't get our Ugin either because we didn't charge up our thing. So what are you gonna do? Well, I guess we charge it up then. And Karn should be okay for a turn. Obviously, he won't be able to beat Hero's Downfall. But then Ugin should be alright. 1, 2, 3. Buried Alive. So if they find a creature with haste here, that's kind of annoying. They could get... what are the best things here? Grizzlebrand. The green thing that can come eat a Planeswalker. And some other stuff. That thing costs 8 too. Ugin can't even deal with that. And Elesh Norn. So they exhume here and get Woodfall Primus to kill Karn. That's my guess. It's not so bad for us. I mean, our hand is pretty well set up to deal with this. And actually, Necromancy, we can get rid of this Woodfall Primus. Oh gosh, sacrifices it. Sacrifices it, yeah. So, even if we exile Necromancy, they'll just get a Woodfall Primus back. So stealing it would be better. We could steal it and then copy it. I think we can do all that this turn. Let's see. We've got 8. And then what do? Bring back Elesh Norn. But that's not really enough to deal with all this. Let's just do it. So give us Woodfall Primus. Copy Woodfall Primus. Kill Stronghold, because that... I'm sure they'll have enough mana to do everything. Then we can charge up Coalition Relic. Yeah, so nice turn over there. The cool part about persist creatures and illusions, oh no, they're going to steal Ugin, is that you get your, not illusions, but clones, persist creatures and clones. You get back the clone, it can copy something else. So that worked out pretty well. Tower of the Magistrate doesn't help us against what we saw. We did, I think we played that okay, actually. I was thinking we'd have 8 mana the turn after we cast Karn, but you have to watch out for Coalition Relic, because you need to have 1 less mana the turn before you get the advantage from the charge counter here, because it was uncharged. So I think we played that alright by killing Bitter Blossom. And we still forced them to get rid of Karn. Alright, this is a good hand. It's got some of our ramp, it's got Hexmage for whatever that's worth, and Recurring Nightmare for whatever that's worth. No, don't... Thoughtseize us. That card is so good against a deck that's trying to combo. And if you're playing Recurring Nightmare, which they'll steal here, yeah, you're pretty much done for. Okay, well, we can curve out normally. If we really need this Amphimancer down, we can do that. Otherwise, we can just go Hex Mage here. We can go Rager. But what do we do? See, if we do Ancient Tomb, it's not like we can do two things the next turn anyway. Just takes a big hit. Yeah, let's just curve out naturally. Save Ancient Tomb for the expensive stuff. Oh, that works even better, I think. We won't even need Recurring Nightmare. It does make our start a bit weak, but our start is pretty aggressive, as it turns out. And then next turn, we don't get to do everything, but we could do Phyrexian Rager into, oh man, into an Amphimancer the turn after. Do we want to use Ancient Tomb with that? I guess not. I guess we just go Rager here to save on some mana. Or Amphimancer, which is a little more aggressive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's only 8 anyway. I think we get away with the Rager. It's less chance that they discard one of our good cards here, although most of our cards are pretty good. Yeah, so they're going to get a card randomly, and that's going to be Wurmcoil Engine. It's not a bad card to have in our graveyard versus Exhume. It's a little worse if your opponent is stealing it. The lifelink is so crazy here. Any way we can deal with that besides just the old-fashioned way of copying it? Necromancy. We've got Liliana of the Veil. We could have them sacrifice a creature. They probably just sacrifice Wurmcoil Engine. Five mana this turn. It's just not enough mana. Not enough mana. Yeah, let's copy the engine. If you can't beat it, just get one of your own. And if we get blue, then Phantasmal Image will copy another one. Oh, that was just the worst. Why couldn't we discard anything else than the engine? Well, now we will. Definitely on track to discard. Okay. Wurmcoil Engine attack. They might have just sealed their fate here. We can do a tricky block and sack, and then attack back. There's some risk there, but yeah, let's take all the counters off of their swamp. Take 2, they discard something, but they're dead on board, so they need an answer to this. And if they bring back Phantasmal Image, I don't know what to tell you. That would be pretty crazy. So we can't get, well, we shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves here and play Liliana and make them sack, because then they get 2 tokens out of the Wurmcoil Engine. But what we can do is attack for lethal. Yeah, that was a pretty bad attack with their Wurmcoil Engine, unless they thought about this. Okay. I guess they did. And fair enough. So, let's just play our stuff. We can play Liliana, and each player discards a card. They might even want to discard a card. but they're probably out of great reanimation effects. Kind of just hoping they don't top deck something great. Alright, so they discard Bitter Blossom. That is a good sign. And they might not have enough life to really get us here. They can pressure Liliana with the Spectre. They can pressure us with the Spectre. But their attack is bad here with the engine, I think. Depending, yeah, they're going after Lily. Saves us the trouble. Then they're effectively at 10, and if they block our biggest guy, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Of course now that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's only 8. Oh, are we close? I don't think so. We could have them sack the engine, or the Spectre. We're at 9 with this Promised End, and that's with Artifact, Creature, Enchantment. We could sack Liliana, and that makes it 4. It's up to 10, which still isn't good enough. And we could discard it, which also doesn't sound great right now. 6, 7, 8. They put us really low here. Yeah, let's have them sacrifice. I don't want them gaining 6 life off the Wurmcoil Engine. That just makes it too hard to beat. Hopefully they get rid of the Spectre. Yeah, so now we have 4 types and 6. So we're 3 away from Emrakul the Promised End. But I mean, that's just one Gilded Lotus away now. Alright, let's say we sacrifice our snake to tap down the demon. And they go up to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that would kill them, right? They gain 6 up to 10. They block our biggest guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's perfect. So we sack our snake. Attack out. And we got it. Alright, so we defeat the person who stole all the black mana from us. And we're on to round 2.